hats and
Yes.
I go the
That's
boys.
They
I
said-
would have loved to.
And the
have
boys
done
can't
that.
do anything about it. These guys take it.
Yeah.
That's great.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. It's 5:30. Got a couple that haven't made it yet. Maybe you'll be here momentarily. Let's see. Okay. You have a copy and you were emailed a copy of the minutes from the last meeting. Was there anything that needed to be corrected? If not, I'm going to entertain a motion to accept.
I'll make a motion to accept it.
Seven.
Cedric, make the motion. You want a second?
Larry did.
Larry did? Okay.
I got it. All right. All those in favor of accepting? Opposed? Okay. All right. Okay, recognition of guests. Who do we have with us tonight? Any guests?
The last time we called Brent a guest, but actually Brent and Ted and David are all doing a lot of work with our parks.
But they're still guests to our meeting tonight?
But they like to hear kind of what
Yeah.
we say and
Sure.
needs to
Okay.
be done or that kind of stuff too.
Hey, and our parks are looking really good, by the way.
Yeah.
They are.
They are for sure.
Picking up with Biff
All
and
right. Okay, Juneteenth board.
I have a question about that. We want to know if Juneteenth in Clark Board cannot just be one board.
What's the Clark board?
It's Clark again, board is raising money for the park up there.
I don't see why it wouldn't, but I'd also recommend that you keep it open to somebody that might want to specifically be on Juneteenth.
No, I mean, that's fine. I'm just, we was asking, and how many board members do we need on it?
I don't know that we have a number, but that's kind of what we wanted to talk to you guys about today, to make sure we heard the right names last month that you said were interested. But there's already an existing board that's working well, though. That might be a good idea. And then just add anybody else. Like, I know we mentioned, it's in the minutes, I know Miss Willie, Diane James from the Senior Center, Miss Granberry, and is it Rodney Gillespie? Is that the right name?
And, what's his real name?
Who?
Oh, shoot. Sid Cannon. Andrew Cannon, okay.
So-
We call him Sid, yeah. And, what,
He voiced some interest in it when I was first.
he told him.
So is there a way that the Clark School Board could just invite them to be part of their board for you?
But that's what we're asking. I mean,
I don't know.
we can do the best of all,
Like a-
basically they'll be the same members,
Yeah.
but we know.
To me, it's the more the merrier. This is not a board that's like set up by the commission with instructions or anything. It's a board basically planning a good event.
Okay.
I guess you have to keep Dr. Ray Blue blue.
Well, that was the next thing I was going to say is whoever we decide the board is, I think it'd be helpful to have a monthly report.
Yes.
What happened last month? Because I mean, even in the minutes, there was going to be a meeting last month and did that
And
happen?
that was the first that we came up with, and how many members that we actually.
So it's gonna just stay on the agenda, and because otherwise, if we're not looped in, we're all not on the same page.
No, that's fine.
We all want to, yeah. I think but I think if you already have a group of existing people that have worked well together, and you're just maybe adding more to it that want to participate.
Well, we was trying to keep committee that would be the issues that we've been having with the Clark Board is, you get one person on there and then they like pay us off and make it a family thing or something, and we want it to be a community.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why I figured trying to go this route.
Yeah, I think that'd be great. Now, if we can help as far as city with anything administratively, if you need to get a flyer together that you want to give those people, we'll figure out how to get that out and
Okay.
help with that. If the better the communication is with that group and the city, that'll help everything.
Can anybody tell us when the next time the Juneteenth board meets?
Oh, I don't know if they,
Well, we're going to call them in, we're planning a event up on the park in October, so.
and so we don't, know. That's part of the question tonight is who makes up the board, and now we're saying that the people that have already volunteered would join this
Yeah,
park school.
I need to notify all of them and tell them we need to meet so that we can get this program out in October.
If you need space to meet or anything like that, tell us that too.
Okay.
And, maybe it'd be great if they could meet before the next, park meeting.
Oh, yeah, we have to, we want a date, but we don't want to make it too late, but then I know we got Oktoberfest too. And I wasn't sure of the date of that.
14th and 15th, I think, yeah.
We have it on call Oktoberfest, and we'll talk about it, okay.
It's the 14th and 15th.
That's what, 4 o'clock.
Yeah, it's basically Saturday from 10 to 4.
So the next, if you just look at the calendar, the next, Parks Board meeting is the 12th. So it's Wednesday before
Okay.
that. And we can change it if we want to, but that's what it is right now.
That'll be fine, I'll try to have all the, okay.
Okay. And then, like I said, if you need to accommodate space or anything like that, we're happy to help with that too.
So I'll let you know when we meet.
But we're thinking that we'll just keep it on the agenda as a regular thing to have updates.
Okay.
Yeah, we can,
All right.
we're all doing the same thing, should give them-
Okay,
I do have a question about that.
Yeah.
Would the people, the Juneteenth people want to meet every month with the clerk? I mean, is that something?
No, we're not meeting every month.
Oh, okay. So just ever so.
Just
Every other-
so often.
Okay.
Like,
I just didn't want anybody to not want to be on the board because they had to come to a meeting every
no,
month.
they don't have to, anybody else that wants to be on it, fine, but we're not gonna meet every month, no.
Okay.
Once a quarter.
Well, maybe more than that, if that's necessary, depends on what we can get
As you get
planned.
closer to June
Yeah.
19th, it'll keep.
Well, yeah, June probably every.
Yeah, that's about what we do with barbecue fest meetings. You know, they start off
Once a month
far in
and
between, and then all of a sudden we're talking a lot.
okay. Anything else on the Juneteenth board? Are we good with that?
Good with that plan right now.
All right. Next is our taller component for the splash pad.
We all had to do a little homework and include Bedford on that and talk with Donna to find out exactly how much money was available. And there's $5,558.58 available. And after Brent and everybody trying to get a hold of Vortex, literally they did, was it today or yesterday? Today.
I tried.
Did not return phone calls or anything like that. And the price with the shipping, which is shipping's incredible, coming from Canada, and it comes already
like put
as a
together.
piece. Yeah, it's put together. So the total with the shipping is what?
$6,045.
So we're gonna be maybe $400 short, and we'll just do a PO and get that ordered. Get that ordered right away. I know the last meeting when Bedford was still here, that was the goal to go ahead and order it, but we haven't been able to get Vortex to call us back. Literally today. We have actually a bid in writing, so we can do a PO and get moving on that.
That Sunday that the bird flew into the transformer, and I had to call Ted to, we got the problem, I had called Vortex that morning and left the emergency message on their tech services. They called me back 8 days later.
Emergency. Huh?
Emergency service, yeah.
8 days later, I got a call back from them.
And well, if you're okay with it, just we're talking about the splash pad. We'll get scheduled for closing it
This Sunday.
this Sunday, okay. And then after that, explain just briefly what we have to do while during the winter months.
So when the thing was put in, it's got a rain diverter and it's supposed to open and let the excess water on the slab go out. So we'll be installing a pump. The rain diverter's never been hooked up. It was, when they got the plans, it wasn't in the plans for it to be hooked up. Well, after shooting elevations on the property, the rain diverter is going to end up halfway back to the middle school in the bottom of that ditch with the flow right. So we're going to install a pump tied into the system. And when we shut it down, it will pump the excess water out. When we shut it down in winter mode, all this rain will be getting on the slab and it's got to go into that system and be pumped out. So it'll be running all winter. And the pump is around $300 something on the pump, probably like $500 to put the pump in. That's not including piping.
Right.
That's just the pump.
So there's quite a bit of piping at the pump house already.
Yeah, we'll have to bore under the slab, get the water through. Some things, but that's probably the most.
There's a whole bunch of fittings in that tub.
So if you guys are out there and about and you know the splash pad is closed and you see them working, that's kind of what we're working on.
So during the winter, water stands in the system and freezes, you could have issues, so it needs to be, and plus during the summer months when it's raining, need to get the excess water off, not getting it into our whole tank where our treated water is housed.
Now, do we, just a question, do we leave the, like the components stay out in the winter months or we take them off? and put them up? Okay,
There's actual caps that goes over the lines.
All the nozzles, everything they sealed for when they come.
okay,
Most of the stuff is underground, but we still don't be able to get the rainwater off, keep it out of ice skating.
Absolutely, that's what it'll be.
Well, and that's what I was gonna bring, I was gonna say ice skating, but we need, not ice skating, but that is gonna become a,
Hot spot.
hot
yeah.
spot for the skaters.
Yes.
I'm just know for the, like the, skateboarders, because they don't have anywhere.
Mhm.
And they love it on that little sidewalk right there, so I can see them wanna go up that little slope that we got, because they're always, they don't have anywhere to go, they're just going wherever they can go, and that's a
Can't
nice.
use the splash pad though.
We did, but there's, I mean, we just
Yeah.
don't need it. I mean, during the day, there's people there and at school, but on weekends and
During the
evenings,
off season.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
we're just having to figure something out.
You're absolutely right.
Easy target.
Valid
Just
point.
easy.
That sidewalk, we'll talk about it, since we put curving around the splash pad, that sidewalk going back, probably needs to be taken out. Serves, no person don't want a trip hazard on the curb, so we'll be doing things like that, getting that out.
And I know that Philip said that there's, cameras and stuff. We just need to make sure that that is
This time does say
relayed to
no-
the children.
No bikes, scooters, or
Yeah,
skates. I mean,
right.
it doesn't say it, but it doesn't. I mean, I caught people riding bicycles on it already too, so.
Yeah, the camera system's been improved out there.
Yeah.
I just want to make, kind of roll that
okay.
in.
Give me that total with the cost with the shipping again, so I can put that in a minute.
$6,045.
Okay. All right, anything else on the splash pad? I think it's been successful,
Oh, yeah.
very successful.
You see people over there all the time.
And it was a kind of a good summer to open because it was miserably hot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's been appreciated too.
Yes.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of positive response about it.
A
You know,
lot of birthday parties.
a lot of birthday parties that happen there. And for the most part, people have been respectful. There has been some disrespect, but for the most part, people were respectful. With the amount of people we've had, I think the disrespect was minimal.
Yeah.
You know, with the amount of people we've had out there this year.
Okay. All right, status on Parks and Rec staffing.
So we are actually meeting tomorrow to go through applications for the Parks and Rec coordinator position. It appears that we have maybe 12 that we're going to just look at. And then for the maintenance technician is what we're calling it. I think we have 2 or 3. And we're going to start setting up interviews in the next week or 2 and get moving on that. So we have created like a committee of 4 people, even have somebody that works for the county office that rents out Memorial Building. So they do a lot of event planning. That'll be part of the interview committee. And somebody that works for the city of Columbia in their Parks and Rec department, just to get outside people involved in the interviewing process as well. So by the time we meet again, we should have the interviews and all that behind us for both those positions. But we just literally tomorrow, Latoya's been collecting the applications, and we're just going through them tomorrow and getting those things scheduled. So we're moving forward. Slow process, but we're moving forward.
All right. Upcoming scheduled events.
This is where I'm going to turn over to.
So we started planning Halloween. So if you guys know anybody who wants to participate, have them get in contact with me and we'll go ahead and get them on here. We're going to do it still on the Saturday before. So Halloween, I think, is on Monday this year. So we're going to do it on October the 29th. We're only going to run it for 2 hours. So 4 to 6 is the times that I have. If it rains, we'll just move inside and we'll just wrap everybody around the West Hall and the East Hall like we did last time.
And that's still before daylight savings too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it should be fine. You guys want to come volunteer, eat the table, hand out candy, all additional. Definitely appreciate
We'll
it.
be asking that question, everyone.
Everyone, well,
I can't be here this year. I apologize.
oh yeah, Bedford won't even be in the state.
It's like this year is really, I mean, it is really, but my niece is getting married and my mother wants to go. So I
Wow.
have to take my mother.
Oh, you should. That's what you need to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, that's what everybody keeps telling me. Yeah. Brother, participate with Halloween.
All right, we'll get plenty of volunteers.
Yeah, the other thing that I was wanting to do was, back in the springtime, we had the craft day. I think in November, we'd like to do another craft day that's geared toward Christmas crafts, ornaments, things like that. I was thinking maybe like November 12th, it's Saturday, and we'd maybe run it from like 10 to 2. I think that was a good time frame for the last craft day.
Yes,
we
it
did.
was.
So if anybody wants to volunteer to participate in that as well.
But I have a massive center in that room right now that you'll be able to use. A lot of paint and popsicle sticks and things like that. What we'll need is, there's a sheet of glue on it there. Just wanting to get it, and I'll need more, if anybody can come up with some more to cut out the shapes, paint the ornaments.
I think we talked about last year that when we did this the next time that it would be a good idea if we open it up for like a craft fair for like anybody that wanted to, like vendors that would come and set up. We don't have anything in Mount Pleasant like that. I mean, Columbia has all sorts of things all through the month of November and December where vendors will go and pay money to set up, to sell stuff they make for Christmas and things like that. And I just feel like we're missing out on some dollars. And we have a great space for it. A huge building that you could get many, many, many vendors in there, and it would be very little cost on our part. It would just have to
The
be.
the ones in Columbia, who's sponsoring those? Like, who's organizing it?
I
A lot of
think
them have it in here.
there are some that are there. There's some downtown at the Westbury House.
And then there's a big one at Bellevue Park too.
Yeah, lots of different people. It's just, like a lot of our people will go there. I think we kind of saw with the third Thursdays that people want to come and sell their stuff here in Mount Pleasant. Even
Yeah, if any of you haven't been to Third Thursday.
it's amazing. And I just feel like we can build on that.
Tomorrow,
Come tomorrow.
yes, tomorrow.
And we have a commission meeting, but commission people are parking over there, and we're still closing the street and everything.
Farmers Market's been hugely successful.
I just feel like we can just keep
I think
building
it's
on
a
that
great idea.
momentum.
I think we could even, I don't think it's too short notice to try to incorporate that maybe with this.
No, yeah, that's what I meant. That same day, I think that could be, and then that way people can bring their kids and do crafts, and then they can shop a little bit too. And
I mean, I could put together a letter and then put it out. I can go with Donna and see about some of the vendors that are in the local area that we use for the festival. See
Yeah.
if there's any interest, or if you guys, anybody who might be interested.
I would put it out on the Parks and Rec Facebook
yeah,
page.
we can
and
share it
say,
because I really think that. I mean, all it can do is not if it doesn't,
Yeah.
then it's not a lot lost on our part. But then that's also money we can generate to do other things, and we pay for some of those crafts and different things.
Yeah. Just charge something for a booth.
Yeah, it's
and-
like what does she charge for a barbecue fest?
It's $50.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we charge that much.
Charging for Third Thursday, but it's
25,
20.
20, 25. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying we need to charge them a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
especially till we see if it's even going to be successful.
Yeah, 'cause I think the ones at the senior citizens center in Columbia, it's like $25.
Yeah, I think that's a good price.
And I think the one at Fairview too is like $20. They have a whole lot of booths there, they have a whole lot of people there.
And I guess we just need to decide like what we want to offer or what we want. I mean, do we want food vendors? Do we just want crafts? Do we just want, I mean, I guess that would be something that we could decide, or maybe the new person that's in charge or gets the job if they are here soon enough, or something
Right.
that Kate, you,
The timing of that.
Well,
yeah.
I think we'd need to probably decide that pretty quick if we're going to be sending something out. And
Well, I'll put a letter together this week for the next week, and I will send it out. You won't see it.
I mean, realistically, we wouldn't be able to, whoever the new staff person would be talking about doing something in November. It's not gonna happen sooner than that. We might be able to do something on a smaller scale until that happens. And then you've got before Christmas too.
I don't know. I think it would be
Santa Charlie will be there. Chris, when does Santa Charlie take over?
the first
The whole first week
week of
of
December.
I thought we should,
There's also things in that building have been, the hall will be rented out for certain events as well. So, you have to have stuff that people can set up and take down, take with them. You can't,
Oh, absolutely. No.
Couldn't leave it there because the building will be used again for a different, and the turnover time becomes a problem because the next people get it need to have it cleaned up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking
talking about, Santa Claus there, so they can take pictures.
Oh, yes, we did.
Um,
We did say that
yeah, so
day.
we can raise money that way.
Yes, because there's not a lot of places anymore because the mall's not there anymore.
We're gonna have Santa Claus on third Thursday, I think.
Third Thursday, December?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Set up for pictures.
That day is.
What day did you say the craft thing was? The
No,
12th?
that's,
I was thinking the 12th. I don't have any event currently booked on that day, so.
We could use the whole building.
The third Thursday in November is the 17th. Right. Exactly 1 week before.
Mhm. But then I think that could be a little bit of like, we could say, okay, we also have this third Thursday thing if you'd like
it
to
was
come.
December third Thursday.
So you're not trying to do it before Thanksgiving,
December third Thursday, Santa Claus pictures.
22nd?
Ooh.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry, December 1st is a Thursday, so
Yeah.
15th would be that.
15th, I thought it was, yeah, 15th.
It's 15th.
Well, they need to see Santa both times because they may be bad between those two
Yes.
times and they may have to change their list and,
Are you speaking from experience?
yeah,
You look,
yeah. You just, things
You've
happen,
been- you've been
things happen
bad?
in that month's time.
You're
You know,
I
you
think
could be
we
on
need
the,
to do it in November because some people like to put those
oh, that's
pictures
what I'm
in the
saying, like,
Christmas cards.
I really think that on the 12th when we have the craft thing, we can
Yeah.
have a Santa Claus there in the foyer area.
Because some people like to put
Even
those
if we get
pictures
one of the
in-
guys to dress up like Santa Claus.
It's third Thursday.
Let's put their names in a hat and draw one out.
No, yeah, yeah, volunteer.
No, the last time we did that, he got in trouble. So no, he can't be Santa Claus anymore.
All right.
So you're saying it's 12th?
Yeah, I think November 12th will be a good.
Okay, so that's basically a holiday weekend, or the 11th, Veterans Day. Rules are still in session.
Yeah, we still have school.
Bank holiday is a city hall holiday.
This is a Saturday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just saying the day before it.
I have a
I
party
still
the
think
weekend before. Now,
I
we
think
could
it's
do,
still a good day.
I think it's okay.
I think that's the perfect day.
and we could do that or the 19th.
I think it's a little too close to Thanksgiving. Some people may go,
Yeah.
may go out of town that weekend.
They
They
were
may.
15th.
The 12th. I like it. I think it's good. And again, it may not, nobody just may want to do anything and that's okay. We're not really out a lot of,
Yeah, the spring craft day we had, it was really good. We had just enough people there for the people who were volunteering to handle and help.
Yes, that was another is, well, you do.
I was there.
It was good. I thought it was a good event though. I mean, there was, the kids were okay.
I ain't doing them beads again. I will buy some other craft. I ain't doing them beads
there's some
again.
easy like Christmas
Glitter
crafts. Lots of easy Christmas crafts.
Glitter glue.
Like we had 3D fish and rainbow
It really
chain.
wasn't that bad. It's just that them things were tiny and I was trying to see them and it's dark in there.
I would have walked away
I
pretty
was
quick.
trying to get them things, and these little kids, they were like, help me. I know, but I thought it was going to be easier and it was. But, whew. And I didn't have my glasses with me, so that made it even worse.
Those are the only two.
They were tiny. We need to, I'll start collecting us up some rocks because painting those rocks was,
The kids like to do that.
I was gonna have enough rocks, that's where she only paid one.
They can be ornaments. You can make them into ornaments. That's easier. So, yeah, ornaments. Rocks can be ornaments really easily.
I got them.
Pine cones.
Pine cones would be good too. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're still there.
while I'm thinking about it for the Halloween thing, do we need popcorn boxes? What do I need to order something?
I'll have a bunch of popcorn.
Check it. If you need it, let me know this week.
Yeah, I think the boxes have probably got 100, maybe.
I didn't know because I'd bought another box, so I didn't know.
We need to send out a list of what we need.
Yes, check the,
We ran out,
Oh, I had 500 last Halloween.
yeah.
and we still ran out. I
Yeah, I
couldn't get
know.
them.
We hit
I mean, I literally had,
it.
she literally gave me 4 boxes of popcorn, and every time she did a box of popcorn, they don't have no more, and I give them mine. You know, go find some more, and
I'm just gonna get us a bowl.
Brought his 100 pieces of candy, and then I was like, "Oh, you done got enough. You ain't got near enough."
But yeah, let me know on the popcorn. That way if I need to order, I can order that and get it here.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Boxes.
Yeah.
yeah.
And we'll
I think there's probably 100 there. Because we used them for the movie night at the
That's right. Card.
park. I used 50 there,
Okay,
and I think I had 200 when I started with that. So there's about 150 left.
okay, I'll order some more.
Are we going to do another movie night in the park before it gets cold? I thought we talked about having a couple of them, but like,
We can.
I'm just asking.
Yeah. October.
I'm fairly well tied up in October on the weekend. So I have like the 22nd, October 22nd, the only Saturday I have where I'm not looking for something.
Well, we've got fall break in October if you wanted to do it on a weeknight. There's fall
Yeah.
break.
It's the first weekend.
The very first one.
First full weekend.
Enjoy that because the new calendar's going to be different.
And actually, there's a
So, yeah.
new school calendar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can
Enjoy.
definitely do, obviously Wednesday's probably not a good night.
Well, they're all week. There's a bye week for football that week too,
Is that-
Mm-hmm.
on fall break. I'm just saying, people. I know,
Out of stock.
it doesn't matter. It ain't for me. The movie night in the park is not for Misty Rooms. I can have a movie night anytime I
I don't
want
know
to
if we can
for the
do
little
that.
kids. Huh?
I don't know that we can do without you.
Oh,
Turnout, the last one was pretty good, I thought.
yeah. I don't know. I just feel like we need to.
There weren't any parents there, but there was a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Don't you agree?
Even if it was at the same little, even if it was at the same little park. I don't know. I just feel like.
Yeah, let me, up together and
I mean, even if it was on a weeknight, I don't know.
Anything we do in Clark Mini Park is going to be well received. Anything you do there will be well received.
I just think the more love we can give those babies over there, the better. I don't know. But when I get them, they're a little
Well,
bit better.
the gentleman that lives across the park is not a fan. I will tell you that now. He's not a fan. So anything you do there at that park is going to meet his opposition.
Okay.
We raised them.
He did.
There's no county commission.
He was
good.
telling me.
I know one.
Did you tell him go ahead? You should give him your number and then let it ring right then. And let it say, go right ahead. Just here's a number. Call her right now.
yeah, I mean,
Just forewarning you.
Yeah.
He will be
yeah, we
opposition.
can. I need assistance, of course. So if we want to do something over that fall break, I'm open to that. Like I said, I probably can't do something that Saturday, but I can definitely do something. Wednesday's probably not a good night. Thursday night, I mean, we all.
The sixth.
Yeah, the 6th.
Or you said that, what was the other date? October 22nd, just in
Yeah,
case.
October 22nd.
If we had to do a,
That's a Saturday. So.
Be getting a little chilly by then.
Yeah.
sometime.
Break the blanket.
You don't have no shoes on, so get in there. Okay.
Really?
Fun.
Kind of a bonfire.
Yeah. There you
Oh,
go.
that would be sweet.
Right there.
Yeah, we won't be there. I won't be
We
there.
can make that.
Hmm?
We can make that.
Make
You can get us a burn permit.
You ever cook a burn?
You know-
I mean, that would be, we could do like a movie, like, I know, don't do it on fall break then, I can't be
He can
there.
be out of town, so you can go.
Yeah, we're gonna be out of town.
I told someone back on this.
I like the 22nd, but, and do a little bonfire, I mean, cause you know, some of those kids probably never been to a bonfire and
Roast some
roasted
marshmallows.
marshmallows and made s'mores.
S'mores, yeah.
I mean, even if it is a little chilly and just do like there's all kinds of like little movies we could watch that has like some kind of like little theme with
Yeah.
that.
Oh.
Hilarious.
October.
Or maybe something Halloween.
Yeah, that's what I was
No,
thinking,
no,
like,
no, it's not funny.
I'm for Elf. But
yeah,
That's right. See,
October 22nd.
get in the spirit.
Then that way we can plan it a little bit more at our next meeting here too.
that'll be good.
That way, yeah, I like
Misty's in charge of
I'm-
s'mores.
s'mores.
She gone.
She's out of town.
No,
That's
not
why-
No,
the
no,
22nd, not the
22nd.
22nd.
Hey,
Hey,
22nd.
Like, we could do like a Halloween contest. Like
yeah,
a
they
costume
could bring their
contest.
costumes because most of them might have costumes by
They're
then.
gonna do the barbecue thing with their costume.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's like the next weekend, I
Three
guess.
weeks in a row.
That's
Man.
okay.
Has the 22nd and the 29th.
Hey,
That's costume. You-
Yeah.
Get your money's worth.
Usually you only get to wear them one time. Like, you know, you're wasting your money, so
I don't know, Isaiah wore his every day.
every day.
And we can even tell them we're gonna have a contest, or they'll come in their costumes and we'll have prizes.
Peyton and I walked around, handed out little flyers.
Yeah, even if it's just like little
It would have about
McDonald's.
15, 20 kids walk by and
Like, yeah, ice cream cone.
Here,
man, I'm still all start working something up for that.
22nd.
22nd, yeah. s'mores in the park or something, I don't know.
We ain't gonna burn it down, chief. We're gonna have a burn bear.
S'mores,
55 gallon.
s'mores in the park.
Bring your fire stand.
What kind of movie?
You can-
You said the 26th?
26.
Right there next to what's the name?
What's the movie?
Yeah, dude, so you can't see.
Kitty Halloween movie. Casper. I've been there and seen Casper.
Casper, you can play.
I love Casper.
There's not a whole lot of choices. We've been looking at doing a movie in the bank parking lot Friday, if there's not a big event Friday for the barbecue fest. You can only play like 5, not be in trouble.
Because you have to purchase copyright.
Yeah, I never asked when it was inside.
The Haunted Mansion?
Yes, Hotel Transylvania.
The Haunted
It's a
Mansion?
cute one.
Yeah, that's a good one. You can do that one.
Yeah.
You just can't be Disney.
It can't be
You
Disney,
can't be anything Disney.
because that's a copyright.
That's right.
That's the one.
And Casper is not Disney.
E.T.
Monsters Inc. is not.
I know.
Monster Inc. is not. Beetlejuice is not. Monster House.
Classic.
Beetlejuice is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Ghost? Oh, Ghost, yeah.
The Little
13.
Vampire.
Where'd it go? All right, well,
The brother Chuck.
Ghost
Halloween movie in the park with
Things like
s'mores.
that is always not.
They hold it.
Halloween.
Yes.
Halloween,
No.
Halloween,
The Hills of Eyes.
Love that movie.
all right. All right, anything else?
Anything, bring up this, I attended a Main Street meeting, or, community development, Donna's office last month. And several people at the meeting wanted to know why the city wasn't keeping up the planters. And I'm like, well, I don't know what planters you're talking about.
On
And they
Main
said,
Street.
All these planters on Main
Mhm.
Street. And I said, I've been here almost 7 years and it's never been a city project. And they all said it's a city project. Not a city project. We lost Tom Harmon.
People
Tom
don't
Harmon
realize that.
personally did all of them, and he watered all of them. So it makes sense now that a year after he's died, we're all like, what's going on
What
with
do we
the
do
planet?
with them?
And so these guys here, fortunately, I just said, let's just get something in them right now for Third Thursday, for barbecue festival. The problem is planting them. Of course, none of us have Tom Harmon skills to make them look like that.
Oh, I can plant flowers.
Well, then you might be hired. That's all we're
I
doing.
love planting. You can find my house, you know I love planting flowers.
And we got
My husband does
we have mums out there. You'll see that. We even have ivy coming down and beautiful stuff.
Yes, I love flowers.
And then they have to be watered in the tank. So basically, the commitment I made to them is that we're going to get this done right now. And we'll figure out going forward next year how to do it and
How you
maintain
gonna
it.
water them? I mean, how are they
That's
watered?
the thing. We don't have that plan yet. We just wanted to do something right now
Yeah,
because
kill
just
me.
last month people were
I got a
asking me
bucket.
why we weren't doing it.
But see, I'm
Like, they make those sprayers.
I mean, walking with no bucket. I'm planting it all the time.
Hey, next spring, we're gonna plant some portulaca in there. It doesn't take much water.
Yeah.
You can water them once a
Somebody's
month.
got to help us.
Once a month, all you gotta do.
They need to be planted, they make them like a sun too.
Portulaca, full sun.
So purple flowers, they go everywhere, that's what you need to do. I'm gonna take- I can tell you this.
So I think they're going to end up being kind of a
You
part
don't
of the
have to water,
project.
they feel great.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good thing. Yeah, some sweet potato vines,
They were just looking at me like it's always been a city project.
sweet potato vines, stick a sweet potato in there.
All in my backyard.
It's so pretty. They're pretty.
All right, we're done.
All right, I need a motion to adjourn.
Most to adjourn.
I'll second.
Hey.
All right, we're out of here.
Thank you.